right, folks, we're back here at the National Aboriginal Hockey Championships with another feature matchup here on the men's side of the draw. Alberta, Team BC. Both teams have taken to the ice. The warm-ups have been done. Starting a little bit fashionably late here due to some issues on the ice, but now those are fixed up. The refs are stretching out, the boys are skating around the ice, and we are set, we are ready, we are IOPS. My name's Cal, Crazy Legs Arcan. We're live in Regina. The National Aboriginal Hockey Championships brought to you by way of the Ojapways Cree Nation. Been doing a fine job here hosting at the Cooperators Arena. We're set, we're ready for another action-packed game here. Team Alberta, Team British Columbia. The captains on the Alberta team, we got Cash Brabant. Assistant captains, Griffin Bruno. As well on Team BC's side, we have assistant captain Beckett Matlock. Goaltenders, Sante Bob, number 30. He'll be starting it off once again for BC. And on the other side, we got Casey Fusion, number 1 for Alberta. Should be a good matchup. We are set and ready to go here in Regina. How you doing, buddy? Face off won by Alberta. Goaltender will play that one. Sante Bob. Big hit there in the corner. Alberta, number 16, Ryder Cardinal takes his man down. Should be a pretty physical matchup here. BC has some big young fellas on the team, as does Alberta. I seen Alberta play yesterday on the other ring just after the women's matchup. They had a good game there and they won their game. Big physical presence with Team Alberta. Here's number 9 now, the captain, Cash Brabant, working in the corner. Brabant now plays that one down low to number 2, Luke Dumais. Dumais working it behind the net here as the British Columbia defenders trying to work that puck out as well in the corner. Puck stays still here as all players fighting for possession here deep in the BC zone. Back to the point here, number 17 will bring it out. Teo Jackson. Back behind the net here, Alberta sets it up there. Number 3 picks up the puck. Ryder Rimlard. BC will clear it out here. A lot of pressure. First the start of this game here from Alberta. Back in the corner now, long pass here to the blue line, and they set it up. Number 11 will bring it up. Jaden Fisher. He has Griffin Bruno with him along the boards as they try to create an opportunity. Good defensive play coming by way of Team British Columbia. Now on the far side, there's a test, but that one on the far side misses the net. Now the defenseman there, Colton Ferguson. Puck is played down low here by BC, and they'll have a line change. Matthias Holt, centerman for this line as well. Satwin Godfredson is out there. There's Godfredson now, working it on the boards here, trying to There he is now. He breaks free. That's number 9. Matthias Holt. He has a shot. He scores. That'll be unassisted, I believe. And throws it to the slot there, but nobody picks it up. Now Alberta keeps it down in the zone. Preston, once again, working it in the corner. There's number 16 with him. Ryder Cardinal. There's a shot on net by Travis Shirt. Alberta looking good here. Cycling well. Shirt throws it out to number 14. Kane Wright. Wright puts it on net. Not sure if that hit the goalkeeper or not. Sante Bob. Back around all the way down. Picked up there by Ferguson. Ferguson with it. He gets checked behind the net there. And Teo Jackson was on him, but now he'll pick the puck up and throw it up the boards, which is intercepted there in the neutral zone by the red line by Team British Columbia. Bob almost loses footing. They're trying to play the puck, and Alberta comes out. Captain Cash Brabant dumps it down low in the BC zone. 14:08 on the clock. Number 4 with it from Team BC in his own corner. Jordan Puckering. Puckering gets it up. And now out of the zone. Picked up by number 20. Jacob Minabarian. Apologize to those viewers there. We had some technical difficulties I'm just hearing of at the start of this game. That part I cannot help, but I can give you the play-by-play of the hockey game. The majority of the time I have my own technical difficulties. Low tech, we call it in my world. At any rate, thank you for joining us here on IOPS, doing a live coverage here of the National Aboriginal Hockey Championships. There's a shot by Alberta, that one on the right side of the goaltender, Sante Bob. Bob will cover that up, and we will have a face-off as Team BC takes exception there to the extra shot there by the Alberta forwards. Griffin Bruno is out there. Officials talking to the coach here of Alberta. And now we are set and ready. Linesman talking to the wingers there about encroachment on the draw. Trying to keep things here as fair as possible here at the National Championships. And here we are, deep in BC's zone. That puck shot by number 11 from Alberta, Jaden Fisher. Right on the money, but a big save again by Sante Bov. Back behind the net. Wrapped around the boards there by number 5 from Team BC as he tries to clear it out. Jace Parsons doesn't get it out. Alberta pressing here. All the way around the boards. That'll be picked up by William Hogan and drop back down low. Good working team here with Alberta on that line. And now BC comes back the other way. They haven't played a lot in this Alberta zone very much thus far through the first period, but they do have the only goal. Penalty forthcoming. Slashing is the call. Number 3 from Team BC, Trey Alphonse. Going to the box for slashing. Will turn this into an Alberta power play. .12:09 on the clock, a penalty here. Alberta on the power play. BC wins the draw, but Alberta reclaims the puck now to the point here for Alberta. Pass and a shot. Now one stopped by Bov. Alberta picks up the rebound. Baron Tat, number 8 on one side of the defensive team. Now Baron has it. There's a shot. Now one kicked aside by Sante Bov. Back to Tanton. Tanton over to number 14 right. Alberta moving it good here. They have Ehrenberg. Tyree Ehrenberg is out. Oh, Tyree Ehrenberg couldn't pick up the pass. And they'll have to retreat. And now Alberta still with the puck though, and now bring it back in the zone. Cash Braban with it. He'll throw it across. Back to Ehrenberg. Team BC doing a good job killing this penalty here. They got 55 seconds left in the power play, does Alberta. Now they'll bring it up. That's number 14, Kane Wright. Wright pushing forward here, trying to get a shot. That one paddled away. Delayed call here for BC. Another shot there by number 11, Jaden Fisher. Hit the shoulder of Sante Bov, but kept it out of the net. And now, for 37 seconds, we'll have a 5-on-3. A big opportunity for Alberta to get on the scoreboard. The boys talking it over. They've generated a lot of shots here on Bov. He's answered the call. Still with no score for Alberta. Power play, 5-on-3. Locked in on the corner, 30 seconds on the first penalty. That's number 15, Jake McDonald. Bob with a stop. 16 seconds. There's a shot. That one, number 14, Beckett Matlock gets his stick on it. There's another shot, but that one nowhere near the net. 5 seconds on a 5-on-3 opportunity here for Alberta. There's a shot. That one high and away. Penalty will expire. Now it's 5-on-4 for another minute and 15. Puck cleared down there and a line change. The boys coming off hard, and the new penalty kill line will come on. Number 23 is out there for Team BC. Rylan Osmak. Number 6 is also on the defense. Cass Passery as Alberta brings it in. There's another shot, another stop by Sante Bove. Back behind the net here. Ends up in the defenseman's stick. Passed across. There's a shot by the captain, Sante Bove, all over that one. Big rebound. Now a break here is number 17, Jackson. Doesn't score. KC Fusion answers the call on the other side. 24 seconds. 9:10 left on the clock here in the first. End-to-end action here. And the fans electrified here in the Cooperators Arena. Boy, this young lady with the drum can probably give Superfan Magoo a run for his money. Besides the paint, she's hard on the drum. Alberta now brings it in here. The captain, number 9, Cash Brabant. Brabant in the corner. He'll take a hit from number 6. And Superfan BC answers the call on the drum yet again.
Oh, she's really banging that drum.
Alberta regrouping here, finding some speed. Now getting stick checked there is number 4, Grayson Bowe. Back down the other side. BC tries to pick it up, but Alberta gets to it first. Long pass, but that one read by the defender. And now Alberta back in their own zone. Pass up from Ryder Millard. All the way down, number 20, Jacob Minibarian. Here's an opportunity on a turnover. Wide open net.
Swing and a miss.
Was missed there. You had the goaltender down and out, Sante Bove. And the forward took a shot but put it over the net. Here comes Alberta. Alberta's been pressing the issue here. Making BC work, but they find themselves down a goal. They were down to Ontario by a couple goals and battled back yesterday and won by a few. Here's another shot by Alberta, that one high. And another opportunity, that one goes through the crease. Sante Bove doing his job in the net. Alberta missing the last few shots, missing the net entirely. That one blocked by a BC defenseman. Here's Alberta still pressing. 5-on-5 hockey here. There one, that one hit the glove, or the blocker rather, Sante Bove. Here's number 18 now, Colton Ferguson. He's working it in the corner. And now BC, desperate slip play to get that one out, but BC picks up the puck again. There's another opportunity. That's number 11, Jaden Fisher. Skating well are the Albertans here, putting a lot of pucks here towards the net. But still with no score. There's a big hit there by number 18. It's offside. Number 18 from BC. With a huge hit That was Rise Wilcox on Jaden Fisher, number 11 from Alberta. Fisher remains out there. He's okay. Now he's in front of the net. Looks for a pass. That one goes across the crease. Sante Bub. Fisher was there, but seeing the puck come across a little bit too late, couldn't get his stick on it. Delayed penalty coming here to be against Alberta. Going to be hooking. And it's going to be on number 17, assistant captain, Griffin Bruno. Now we go power play the other way. Leading by 1, Team BC, 6:04 on the clock. 17 to take the draw. That's Teo Jackson. You Jackson, you don't look like a Jackson. Now he'll win that draw. Goes back to the point, now played down in the corner. Back up the boards here, Alberta. Knocked back in by the defenseman. Alberta getting it out. Now they will. Looks like it hit the linesman twice, and they don't get it out. Now Alberta opportunity here down low. Tying up his man. BC with the puck. Top of the, by the blue line. Now there's another pass. There's a shot. Doesn't get through, and now Alberta will clear. Racing back here is Luke Dumais. He's got Colton Ferguson on a D partner. Hogan there as well. And there's Griffin Bruno. They can't get things in order now. High stepping over the red line. Here's John Thomas Preston. There's a shot, and that one gloved down by the goalkeeper of BC, Sante Bub. 4:54 on the clock here in the first. Brought up here by number 6, Cash Passery. Passery brings it around. Now it'll be swung all the way down. 40 seconds left in the power play here for British Columbia. Brought up here by number 9. That's Matthias Holt. Holt will throw it deep in the Alberta zone. They'll try to keep it in. There's Holt working on the boards. Not able to keep it in. Now picked up there by Mason Patra. Patra finds his man. Back into Alberta zone here for another 9 seconds. They might have an opportunity for a shot. Keeping it in on the line there is number 5. Jace Parsons, but no shot forthcoming. Here's Alberta now as the penalty expires. As soon as it expires, we're going to go to the IOPS replay here. As Alberta finds the high man through center. Gets by the defenseman. There's a shot, and that one catches the short side on the left side here. Here's another look at it. Wow, he's just over the pad there. And this is a tie hockey game. I don't know if you call that a power play goal because it was 5-on-5. The penalty had expired. Explosion of speed there by the Albertan forward, and he scores. Tie hockey game. 3:50 on the clock here in the first. Face off deep in the Alberta zone. That's Matthias Holt. And Griffin Bruno, captain of Alberta. Assistant captain. Bounced over the line, and now Alberta breaks free again, a 2-on-1 situation. There's a pass and another goal for Alberta, just like that on the pass from Jake McDonald. Jaden Fisher firing and scoring. Here's the eye-off replay. Misplayed by the defenseman. Finds a 2-on-1. Here's the nice pass. Jaden Fisher who finishes us up on a good shot and a big-time goal as they take the lead here late in the first. Hard-working team here, Alberta. As I mentioned yesterday, they were down to Ontario, and they battled back in that game. I only caught midway through the third. A hard-hitting, fast team here. The few opportunities BC had in this first period, they scored on the first goal. I believe they only had 2 shots on KC Fusion. And a lot of shots coming by way of Alberta here. Find themselves up 2-1 with a lot of hockey to go here in Regina. BC now behind the net there. Austin Archibald moving the puck up. Now one glove down there by the assistant captain, number 21, Lucas Prince. Turned around now, Alberta will come back the other way. That'll be right on the goaltender, Sante Bov. Puck bouncing around here. Now number 2 will pick it up there, Luke Dumais. Dumais looking for somebody to pass to. Now he finds his man. Walking over the line there is Alberta. Back around the net, trying to set it up. They want to tie this hockey game. They got 2 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock. Here's a shot by number 20. Doesn't get through. Tyree Ehrenberg. Alberta still with it, still pressing. There's another shot by number 10, Nolan Cardinal. Back to the point. Alberta pressing. Backhand shot sought by Bob, and Bob again with a toe save. Off the skate above and behind the net here. 2-1 for Alberta with a minute and a half left here. But it could have been a lot worse. It wouldn't have been for the stellar play of one Sante Bob of British Columbia. Couple of great saves by Bob. Inspires his team, who come the other way now. Here's BC's number 10, short hard angle shot. And that one's stopped by KC Fusion. What a hockey game. Minute 14 on the clock here. End-to-end action here on 5-on-5. There's been some penalties. 2-1 in the first. Minute left. Let's see if Alberta can extend or BC can tie with a minute 14. They're deep in Alberta zone. Centerman getting thrown out of the circle. That's Logan Burdott. They'll win the draw, but Alberta will get to the puck first. Alberta looking for a long pass here. Now they find it along the boards here. They're going to walk into the BC zone here. 1 minute left in the first period. Alberta puts it in front of the goaltender, but I believe there's a penalty. Not sure what the call is. We'll keep watching here. Looks to be number 4, Grayson Bow. Roughing call, I believe, for Bow. And BC will win the draw. 50 seconds on the clock, but it'll go down the length of the ice here, picked up by defenseman Austin Archibald. Thrown back in. KC Fusion will play it. BC retrieves it. Back to the line here. Archibald throws it across. That one on net, that one off the blocker of KC Fusion as BC generates a shot. That one off the ankle of Colton Ferguson. Now back behind the net, picked up there by number 12, Maxim Lefrib. 14 seconds left here, and BC wants to tie this game. Back to the forward. There's a shot, and that one blocked by number 18, Colton Ferguson. Kept in. There's a shot, and that one won't get through. Big action happening here in Regina. This is the National Aboriginal Hockey Championships. That's period 1. Alberta leads it 2-1. Welcome back, sports fans. We are live from China, Saskatchewan. Period number 2 here. Alberta leads Team BC 2-1. BC had started off the scoring, and late in the first, Alberta took the lead there with 2 goals. 2-1 here, Alberta, as we start the second period. Big efforts on both sides of the ice as well. And big opportunities to tie there at the end of the first for British Columbia. A lot of shots on net, both goalies. KC Fusion for Alberta. Sante Bub for BC playing well. BC will win the draw here to start things off in the second. And Alberta will bring it back out of their zone. Moving well here. And there's a quick shot there, number 21. John Thomas Preston. Last minute effort there as he was going to go around the net, cuts in front. A little sneaky move there, but a big save there again by goalkeeper of British Columbia, Sante Bub. Back on the other side here now. Alberta, KC Fusion in net. There's a shot. Fusion made the save, but came out of his glove and he lost sight of the puck. There's a play, number 4. Throws it over in front to his partner and he'll score. Wide open were the Albertans on that play. We're going to go to the IOPS replay. Here you see him there. Slow change for British Columbia. Finds a 2-on-1 situation. Now a 3-on-1. There's the shot and a goal. A bad change there by British Columbia. Ends up a goal. Number 4 to, I believe, number 18, Colton Ferguson scored that one. 3-1 hockey game. There's number 17, drop pass here to the slot, backhand opportunity. That one kicked aside by Sante Bub. Number 17, Teo Jackson. Or Griffin Bruno, the assistant captain back there, number 17 for Alberta. He's got number 15 with him, Jake McDonald. And the goal scorer there, number 18, Colton Ferguson for Alberta, to take a 3-1 lead here in the second. Back behind the net, picked up there by McDonald. Thrown in front. Assistant captain Griffin Bruno is there. Back to the point now. Colton Ferguson moves it. There's another shot by Alberta. Hunter Cologne puts it on. Goalkeeper Sante Bub. I'll have a face-off here on the right side of Sante Bub. And the BC end of the ice. BC working it on the boards here now. Number 3 will make the play. Trey Alphonse. He'll throw it down. That'll be icing. 17:22 on the clock here in the second. Big shot on, dumped it in the corner there. Defenseman from Alberta. And number 23 back checking here with number 8 from Team BC, giving him some trouble. There's a shot from the point. That was number 4, Jordan Puckering. Puckering back to pick it up and went all the way around. That'll be an icing. And we'll go back down the ice here for a face-off. Face-off picked up by Alberta. Thrown around the boards. That kept in there by the defenseman, number 10, Nolan Cardinal. Alberta brings it out. Nice little sauce pass through center. 23 wasn't able to handle the pass. Mason Alexis. Big hit there by number 20, Tyree Ehrenberg, as he'll fall. And now Alberta brings it through neutral zone here now into BC, and there's another shot on goaltender Sante Bove. He'll make the save. 16 minutes left here in the second period. Long games here for the men's division here at the National Aboriginal Hockey Championships. Mostly due to a lot of penalties that happen here in the game, stop time action. So a few of the games have gone 3 hours or more. Hey folks, we are back for the third period. One-sided affair here. Alberta leading Team BC 8-1. Team BC, a great first period here. Now Alberta's scored a number of goals here. We apologize for The live feed going short there midway through the second. We are back. We are set. One more period to go here. And this matchup between Team Alberta and Team BC. Alberta after it here in the BC zone. Looks like Sante Bob is back in the pipes here for his team. Alberta now. Saucing that through center. That one picked out of the air by Beckett Matlock. Number 14 there as he gets taken into the boards. Back around here, BC. Trying to set up some offense. Back to the defenseman, number 2, Austin Archibald. That puck intercepted. Now number 21 will feed it all the way down the ice here onto the BC zone. John Thomas Preston, number 21 for Alberta. They'll have a line change, and now number 20 will come on. Tyree Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg tries to stick check there. Doesn't. But his line mate gets that puck into the zone. That's number 10, Nolan Cardinal. Cardinal working behind the net. Here's an opportunity for Alberta once again. I think that's number 9, Cash Brabant, captain. Team Alberta. Back to the point, Luke Dumais. There's number 7, William Hogan. Hogan back with it here on the line. Puts it down low. Ehrenberg. Hogan tries to throw it back, and now BC will pick it up. Captain taken down hard there, Cash Brabant. Face off just outside the BC line. Face off won by Alberta. They'll bring it in. There's a, tried to shoot. Got stick check there by the BC forward. Casey Fusion out to play it behind his net. And BC will work it over the line that they don't. Get stopped at the line there by number 8. Now they'll bring it out. That was Bryce, or Seawin. Wetton Godfredson. Originally stopped him on the blue line, and now they get it out. And now we'll have a stoppage of play here. Sante Bub will pick up the puck. Face off deep in the BC zone. Alberta wins that. Quickly puts that on net. That one will go to the left side of Sante Bub. Back behind the net here, cycling our Alberta. Now they'll lose control of the puck and regain it here near center. Puck goes all the way down to the Alberta goalie, Casey Fusion. Alberta brings it over the line there. That's number 11, Jaden Fisher. Fisher skating hard back here. Casey Fusion plays that up the boards. Picked up by Jake McDonald on the boards. And they'll have a line change. Ryder Cardinal back on the ice. So is Travis Shirt. Number 12 is Shirt. John Thomas Preston with it. Here's an opportunity for Alberta. Travis Shirt, number 12. A quick pass on a 2-on-0. And we look at the IOFS replay here. Quick toe drag there by Shirt. He finds his man in front. And that's a big time goal there by Hunter Colomb, number 5 of Alberta. Shot by number 2 here for BC, Austin Archibald. BC crowd comes to life here at the Cooperators Arena. Put in front there, and I believe tipped in there by number 23, Rylan Osmack. .14-22 here in the hockey game. Left in the third. BC's number 23 will pick it up here deep in the Alberta zone. He's hit down. And Alberta will pick up the puck. They try to get it out, and they don't. Jordan Puckering will swing his stick there at the blue line and put it down deep. Now it'll come out. There's Puckering. He'll put it down to number 23. Swats it in the zone. Rylan Osmack. Here's number 20, Jacob Minibariat. BC players collide and one down now in his own zone. And there'll be a stoppage of play due to injury here. It looks like to be a lower back injury. Some of the toughest hits you'll find is when you hit your own player. You're not ready for a hit. And they collided and he went down pretty good. He could be winded. Training staff coming out to tend to him. He's getting up slowly here, and now on his feet. He'll go off the ice there, assistant captain for Team BC. Five-on-five hockey here just outside the blue line of Team British Columbia. Picked up by number 18 there from Alberta, Colton Ferguson. Puck wrapped around the boards. Brought back by number 12. Maxim Lefebvre. He'll lose that, and now Alberta trying to make a play here. That's number 23, Mason Alexis. Back thrown down there by Hunter Colomb. Jacob Minibari working in the corner. Having trouble getting the puck out here is Team BC. Fanned on a shot there. That shot went wide of the net. Things heating up here with this line. Boys are jousting, and now look like a slash there from the defenseman from BC there, as both players taking exception to one another. No penalties on the play. That was number 18 there from Alberta, Colton Ferguson. Got a goal in this hockey game. And I believe he might have two of them. All the way down comes the puck here to Alberta. Now high stepping there through center, number 15, Jake McDonald. McDonald will put it back to the point, back over The other defenseman, number 3, Remillard. Number 14 plays the puck. Kane Wright. He'll get it to Jake McDonald. Cycling well. Here's Alberta at the moment. Little toe drag and a shot by number 14, Kane Wright. Alberta still with the puck. There's McDonald. There's a shot. Sante Bob will make the save. 10:34 on the clock here in Regina. National Aboriginal Hockey Championships, Alberta and BC. A one-sided affair here this afternoon. Face off into BC zone. Puck thrown around the net. Picked up there by number 22. Xander Zorn. Double Z will play the puck. Back to the point. Alberta keeps it in yet again. Zorn plays it. Can't get it out. There's a shot. That one off a skate. And safely away from the net. Puck is in the air. No high stick called on the save there by number 7. Good hand-eye coordination. Keeps that puck out of the net. Mason Patra helps out his goalkeeper. Sante Bob made a save just before that play. Alberta goalkeeper puts it into the corner. Now the captain will bring it out. Number 9, Cash Brayback. Another shot opportunity. Stopped by the defenseman. Now it goes back to the line. That one's offside. Face off one by BC. That'll come behind the net. Now played around the boards. BC will work it out. Here comes number 14 here for British Columbia. Beckett Matlock. Alberta manages to get their puck out of their zone here. Now coming in. 3 players. There's a shot by number 8. Baron Tanton. Way over the net. Rylan Osbeck plays it up. Picked up there by number 17, Dale Jackson. Alberta getting back control of the puck. They'll bring it up. Tipped in front there for number 18, Ferguson. Now played out, now brought back in by Hunter Colomb. Alberta trying to get an offensive opportunity. Looks like they will. A lot of passing going on. Move the puck well are the Albertans. Now put back to the point. There's a shot and a save. Gets his own rebound and will score. Grayson Bowe puts one past Sante Bob. Another shot by Bob. Saved by Bob. 2 opportunities there, but the forward couldn't reach the puck there. Hattie probably would have went in, but Sante Bob sliding over and covering up that puck. Face off once again to the right side of Bub. Alberta puts it on net. That one goes wide, come back the other way here, picked up again by Alberta. That's number 14, Kane Wright. Offside is called here by the linesman. Alberta throws it into the corner here. They'll chase it down, but picked up there by number 20, Jacob Minibarian. Back on the boards here. BC manages to get the puck out. Picked up there by number 7, William Hogan. There's a big hit there by number 20. Once again, Minibarian. Here comes British Columbia now. Not giving up in this battle with 4:44 on the clock. Tyus Holt is out there, number 9, with number 11. From British Columbia, as they're cycling well here in the hockey game. Penalty here to Alberta's Jaden Fisher. Roughing is the call. Five on 4 in favor of British Columbia. 3:45 on the clock. Back to the point. And now Alberta clears it all the way down the ice. Defenseman after it here, number 10, Bryce Hagee. Alberta moving in back up the ice here now. Number 5 will Jace Parsons try force it in the zone. He can't. Now back to Parsons. Parsons over. Now he'll throw it in the corner. Even chase there. Number 22, Xander Zorn will get there. Now it's played out through center ice and back to the BC zone. Spinning around here, number 5, Jace Parsons. He flips that one into the corner. 2:53 on the clock. Power play here for 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Number 4 tries to find his man on the shorthanded play there from Alberta, Grayson Bowe. But the puck too hot there to handle. Now BC will bring it out. Number 16 fighting for it there from Alberta, Ryder Cardinal. BC now. 1 minute 30 left in the power play. Puck fired down, that'll hit the goalie, Sante Buff. Last 2 minutes of the final period. There's a chance for Alberta once again, and he gets stick checked. That was Travis Shirt. Had some good speed there, but knocked off the puck by number 4, Jordan Puckering of British Columbia. Minute 23 on the clock. Time winding down here. 37 seconds left in the penalty. BC tips it through center of their own end. Now they'll pick up the puck, start over. They got 23 seconds here on the power play, does British Columbia. Walks over the line, throws it across there. That one intended for number 17, Teo Jackson. BC still with it. 10 seconds on the penalty. Under a minute to go here in the hockey game. BC plays it through here, picked up by Cardinal. Cardinal shoots and scores. Fast feed here by Nolan Cardinal. Big stretch pass here to the blue line. Cardinal forced 5 strides here, and he got ahead of the D-man and beats Sante Bub. $15 seconds now as time winds down. I think that's going to be the hockey game here. Final score will be 11-2 here in favor of Alberta. As the fans here at the Cooperators Arena acknowledge both teams here. They're going to shake hands here. That's all we got here from Regina today at the National Aboriginal Hockey Championship. They have a gala supper tonight for coaching staff and the players that are involved in the 2026 edition of the National Aboriginal Hockey Championships. You're watching IOPS here live in Regina, Saskatchewan, brought to you by the host community, Chapways First Nation. Signing out from Regina. Hi, tinigi, merci cho, merci beaucoup. And for those that don't understand the language, thank you.